Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. So, in the previous video that I uploaded, I picked out the pages for my cooking theme journal, and I said, once I got off camera, I'll put the signature together and everything, and then I'll come back and we'll do some ephemera together. So let me just show you what I did. So I have everything, as you can see, cut down. Excuse me. I have the signature together. I have all the different pages ready to be decorated and everything. So in the meantime, I want to try to do some of the ephemera. I mean, obviously we're not going to do all of this on camera, but I like to do a little bit just to kind of show you how I do everything. So I'm going to pick some that I'm going to do right now. I had some in mind. Let me see, which ones should we do right now? I love that. Oh gosh. There's so many great pictures. Well, you know what? Let's just start with an easy one. Oh my gosh. See, it's such a tragedy that there's a nice picture on this side and then you turn it over and there's a nice picture on that side. So you always have to choose one. But I want to do this one just because it's a smaller journaling card. So what I think I'm going to do is, let me grab my paper trimmer here. And first, and I want to cut it as close as I can. That way, you know what? I might possibly be able to do something on the other side. Perhaps. All right, well. And you know what I'm going to do? Because this part here, see the little thing on top? I don't want to cut through that because that could also, I could decorate something with that. So I'm definitely going to save that. But we are going to just cut this down. And then what we'll do is we will back it onto, and it maybe even that. I mean, I'll keep this for now. If not, we can throw it out. All right, so we have that. Now, let me think. Because I have, like cards that we can back it onto, and then you turn it over and you can write on it, or I have just plain cardstock. But I think I want to do the cardstock. So this is quite literally just easy. It's hold on, I'm looking for my paper that I normally glue on. That's weird. That's strange. Oh, here it is. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna tear this. And all right. So this is easy just because it is completely rectangular. I'm just gonna honestly just like that. So, and then I'm going to ink the edges after, of course, because that's what I do. And I'm just using my art glitter glue. Of course, you could use whatever glue you want. I just happen to really like this glue. I used to not like it, believe it or not. Somebody gifted me once a long time ago, and for the longest time I didn't use it because the first time I used it, I don't know what happened, honestly, but like I went to go use it and the whole thing like exploded out and I was like, oh gosh, I don't like that. So I stopped using it. And then, I don't know what happened. Maybe I was out of glue or something, but then I started using it again. And the next time I used it, it was better. So, now I'm a big fan and I use it all the time. All right. So like literally we're going to round the edges, and how easy was that to make? So we made our first piece of ephemera. And then However, I do see something here. Hold on. There we go. I saw a little bit of the cardstock kind of showing through a little bit. All right, so let me just stand up and see how easy that was. And then on the back, you can write. All right, so where am I going to put the stuff when I finish? You know, I'll put it over here. So next, let's see what we can do. I'm actually going to look on, and am I even in frame if I'm right here? Maybe I have to bring it down just a tad. Okay. Let's see. How about, oh wait, what was on the other side of this? Oh, this would actually make something nice. And maybe even this picture, but I'm going to cut this one out first because this is a whole like little recipe. So let's try that first. All right, I'm going to cut like this, and then let's cut that down a little bit. Maybe like that. And just a snag off the bottom, and hopefully I'm in frame at least a little bit. All right, so again, where is the, oh, all right, so if we do this, and then we turn it over, and it's, let's try one of these. All right, we'll try this. But what I want to do, because this is a little, I want to make sure that, oh, I'm leaving a little stuff everywhere. Do that. Just to give it, make sure there's a little extra color on it. All right, now, what I want to do is, I want to do it on this end. So it's fun. Like, as you can see, these are all book pages or like from magazines or whatever. I mean, it's all like recipes and stuff, but how easy is it to make ephemera with things that you wouldn't normally think about making ephemera from? I mean, and realistically, you know, if you have magazines, like, you know, advertisements and pictures in magazines make really good ephemera, and you get a lot of it in any particular magazine. Also, sometimes, like at thrift stores and stuff, they sell magazines really cheaply because really, no, you know what I mean? Like they're older copies, so it's nothing new. But so that means, like, you know, they'll sell the magazines like a lot cheaper than you would normally, like if you bought them new from the store. And it's just, it's a great way to get, you know, magazines at a cheaper price. And then you can find lots of good things in magazines to make ephemera with too. Okay, so let me cut this down, and we're going to cut that down. And are we going to round the corners on this? Why not, right? Let's round the corners. So I'm going to round, oops, Let's try that again. There we go. Round that corner and that one. And of course, let's just run our dauber around one more time, like that. Okay, and then it's nice because then when you turn it over, you have lines to write on. So that is another piece of ephemera. All right, let's keep looking. Just trying to put this out of the way here. And let me put this back over there. All right, I know I liked this somehow, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that yet. So let me just see. I know this one right there was going to be like a tall something or other. This one, There's just so many. You know what? Hold on. It does go up into it a little bit. I think I can do both pictures. It'll be a smaller version of this picture on this side, but I don't know. There's something about this here that I really like. So let me see what I can do with this one. I'm going to try to cut it really carefully. And I'm using this, my paper trimmer, just because I don't always really cut that straight. So I feel at least if I use the paper trimmer, my chances of cutting straight are a little bit more. All right, so let's get this one done. Okay, we'll cut that there. And then we're gonna cut this one right about there. All right. Now, again, I'm just going to do a little bit of ink on it, just because, you know, that's how I am. And that's how I roll. I like everything to look very vintagey, even though I think a lot of these cookbook pages are definitely retro, if not vintage, just because of what the pictures look like and everything. So, but, you know, a little extra help on the edges never hurts. And let's see, for this one, I think this one I am going to do just the cardstock. So let me bring that back down. And let's see. Actually, it fits. I'm going to go a little up. Okay. Okay. And then just a nice thin bead of glue all the way around. And this one here. And this one here. Okay. And then I just do a thin, kind of like streaky layer like that. All right, so I'm going to put it just like that. Okay, and make sure everything's nice and flat down. I don't know why. I was just thinking about something. I don't know why I narrate everything. Like, obviously you can see what I'm doing, but I tend to be like, okay, now let's use the scissors and I'm going to cut up the side. Like, obviously, if you have eyes and you're watching what I'm doing, you can see what I'm doing. But I don't know why. I always find the need to narrate, you know, step by step. Oh gosh, sometimes I just wonder. It's almost like I should be doing a podcast instead, not an actual video. All right, so see, look at that. And I love it because it's like just, it's vintage and I just love it. And then on the back, you have all the places, oopsies, all the space to write. Now I'm not going to round the corner on these because of the little, you know, like the little black frame that goes all the way around. If I do that, then it takes away from the frame, and I don't want to do that. So, all right, so let me see now that we're going to do something on the other side here. I'm thinking maybe finish cutting it all the way across and then maybe down a little bit. And look at this. Ham and cheese meatballs. We could do that, definitely. You know what? I want to not do the picture just for now. I mean, I'm going to do it later, but I kind of want to, I don't know, concentrate a little bit more when I'm doing it. Because I don't exactly know what I want to cut out. Like, what I want to make the picture look like. I don't know. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm going to cut that. And then, oh, see, I don't know if you can see this, the yellowing on the bottom there. I'm not going to cut that off. I'm actually going to leave it, even though I know I'm going to ink around the edges. Like, when I see real, like, you know, like the real yellowing of pages, I just, it makes my heart flutter. No, that's weird to say, but it does. It just kind of like, ooh, I just love the look. All right, so there we go. Now we have that. And again with this one, I think, actually, you know what? Let me see. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to do this again. And maybe like that. Okay. All right, so again with the glue. Sometimes I like, you know how like they have like tape runners and it's just so easy because you just kind of like blah blah blah, like zoop 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 zoop. I wish they had something like that, but for glue, like a glue runner, because I want the permanentness of glue, but the ease of the runner. I used to use my tape gun all the time, but I found that depending on the tape that you use, I don't know, I just, some tape brands, they say they're permanent, but they start, after a while to lose their stickiness. So I don't always trust that. Alrighty, and oh my gosh, you know what I was about to say. Alrighty, now we're gonna cut this one down. Obviously. Oh my gosh, I sometimes I have to laugh because the stuff that comes out of my mouth is kind of like, what in the world are you saying? Okay, and then just do a little on the back. Okay, and there we go. Actually, with this one, you know what? Hold on. I do want to ink. I was about to say I want to ink the edges. No, I want to round the edges, and then I'll have to re-ink the roundness because I just think it might look better rounded. And let's see if I was right. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see now. What else? Oh, I remember these. I was going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, look at this one. I want to do this picture. Oh, this, I did look at this. I can do both of them because one's on this side and one's on this side, which I'm so, like, that's awesome. And I'm going to try, no, I'm not. Who am I fooling? I was going to say, I'm going to just cut it. And look at the bottom. I mean, I don't know if that's water damage or age, but I love it. So if I can get something on the bottom there, oh, I just love that. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just awesome. Stuff like that I really like. Okay, so I'm going to, oops, as close as I can. Did that? Okay. And now this way. Okay, perfect. And now see this up here? I'm going to keep that because that's something really cool to decorate a pocket with or something. So I'm going to keep that, but we're going to cut this down a little bit more. All right, so now we can, and this, let me see, where's my cards again? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let me get this, and we're gonna, you know what I think, as I'm sitting here, because I really wanted to open my mouth and say, and now we're gonna glue. I think I might do that because I don't want the silence, possibly. It's also almost like you always need filler words when you're talking, like, and or like, words like that where you, instead of just pausing for a second, you have to keep going. So you tend to just add words so there's not a like a space or a silence. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why I tend to kind of narrate step by step what I'm doing, even though you can see it, because I don't want the silence. Because then, like, what if I start, like, I don't know, breathing heavy or like sounding really weird, or I don't know. So maybe that's why I narrate step by step what I'm doing. I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing, because I know some people, even though they're seeing it, it's also nice to know like what you're doing. Like, okay, yeah, I see that you're cutting, but like, you know, some people do like the narration. Is that a word, narration? I don't know, but I love that. I just love it. Okay, so let's see, moving on. Put that up there. Now we have the back side. See, now we can also do this picture. So I'm going to so carefully cut this out with my handy dandy paper cutter or paper trimmer. Okay, like that. And then like that. And then I was trying to think back. I don't know if I've ever done a cooking or cookbook themed journal. I feel like I should have, but I don't know. So if not, this is kind of exciting, because this is really just, I don't know, something I don't normally do, and I'm kind of excited about how it's going to come out. Oh, I don't know if I was in frame, sorry. But I am inking the edges, and I'll probably re-ink the edges when I finish. And let's see, what are we going to do on the back of this? We are not going to do that. So we are going to do this. And just like that. Perfect. All right. Oh, so this is so not crafty related, but I just wanted to let you guys know, this is kind of it was a nice personal goal of mine. Well, not really a goal, but like I achieved it, and I was like, wow, I finished my Christmas shopping and I've wrapped everything before December. I mean, actually, it's December now, obviously, but I finished this all last week. So all the shopping is done. Though actually, well, shopping is done, but I'm still waiting for 2 more things to come in. I ordered them. I actually ordered them off Etsy. They still haven't arrived yet. So I'm waiting for that. But everything else that I've ordered, I did order a lot of, I would say a majority of my shopping online, just because it's easier, and everything that I needed I could get, and I didn't have to go to a store and, you know, shop in the crowds for it. So, and maybe that's what helped, shopping online, and then everything just, you know, gets shipped to your house. And when it came in, I wrapped it and I was done. So all my Christmas shopping, wrapping, the whole 9 yards is finished. Aside from the 2 gifts that I'm still waiting on, but once those come in, I will wrap those and I will finish those. But it feels kind of good. Like, there's been years that, you know, it's like a last minute thing, like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm wrapping last minute, or like, you know, like a day before or a couple days before. But this year I was like, I want to get everything done like right after, and make sure it's like done, like right after Thanksgiving. And I did. So I was kind of proud of myself for that. All right, there's another one there. So let me just see what time we're at. Oh, wow. I guess I talked a lot. We are almost at 25 minutes. So I think I'm going to stop there, but let's just come back and see what we have. So, you know, we've made a lot of great ephemera. And the nice thing about this is authentic, retro, vintage, ephemera. So, I mean, it can't get any better than this. Like, this is just awesome because it's real ephemera from real period, you know, magazines and books. And now it's ephemera for the journal. So I will end this here. You know, I'm going to go off and I'll keep working on my things, but maybe when I'm doing my tuck spots and pockets, like when I'm decorating them, I'll probably turn the camera back on just to show you, like, you know, the little, let me see, like the little pages and stuff that we kept, like, you know, stuff like this. I'll show you how I'm going to use them to decorate and things, because it's nice, because normally you'd probably think, oh, you know, this isn't really nothing, I'm going to throw it out, but let's save it and we can use it to decorate. So I'm going to put those aside, and then as I'm decorating, I want to incorporate that in my like tuck spots and the pockets and, you know, all that good stuff. So I'll be back on to do that. So yes, like I said, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how to repurpose book pages and magazine pages into ephemera, because it's really nice and it's something easy to do. So yeah, so I had fun and hope you guys did too. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.